That is the only way. Do them edges. I almost forget one thing. Coconut oil for people with braces. Get rid of the bacteria, get rid of any kind of smell, odor, inflammation in the gums, all that. Coconut oil. Not the coconut oil that come in them little tubes. Y'all know what I'm talking about with them little green tops. I'm talking about the coconut oil that you cook with, that you get out the food section. Organic, non-GMO, unrefined, and it has to be cold pressed virgin coconut oil. I got this from Aldi's. It's gonna do wonders on your teeth, baby. Wonders on your teeth and your breath. Get rid of that halitosis when it comes to braces. That's just for people with braces. I can't speak for anybody else. But yeah, y'all, we finna go hold these schools accountable, protect our kids, cause when you getting in junior high, and high school, it's a different ball game. It's a different set of kids with their set of parents who, have their own set of rules. Not everybody raises their children the same, or whatever. But one thing we gonna do, me and my best friend, we gonna stand 10 toes behind ours. Period. And that's just that. So yeah, I'll see y'all in a few.
Kyle's mom would like to speak with you to see if there's something that can be done now, because she has to go to work, so she can't come back or can be rescheduled.
She would, just 1 minute, but I don't believe if she can meet, he has to go home with her until she does. there was a lot going on.
Right, but how is that my fault?
How-
Because another parent didn't show up.
One coming up, I'll talk with her.
The hell? Come on now.
How were you?
I'm here.
So yesterday, my son came in with his lunchbox and he set it down, I guess, for breakfast. And I guess everything was taken out of his lunchbox, so I need the cameras rolled back to see who took his stuff out his lunchbox. Okay. So I am back from the school. Basically, I was told it's gonna take some time for him to get around and look on the camera. So I really should have called up there. That's what he said. But I really just wanted to do it in person. Also, I thought it was gonna get resolved right then and there if I did it in person instead. So, all right. At the end of the day, we're gonna figure out who took my boy's stuff, and they're gonna have to pay it back and give it back, whatever. And I always feel like even if I do call, there's more of an urgency when you show up in person versus making a phone call. Hey, my son's stuff got stolen. Da 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 da. Can you have them check the cameras? I felt like that message would have just been, probably pushed to the side for a little bit longer versus you seeing my actual face and knowing like, hey, I'm up here about my kid's stuff. So there's a bit of a more urgency to get the issue resolved this way. So yeah. Other than that, today, it's actually really cleaning day for me. I'm gonna clean up the crib, do some deep cleaning, some wall wiping or whatever, get some energy about, replace the energy that's in my crib, reset my own energy, stay happy and stay grounded, But yeah, other than that, I'm pretty sure most of y'all seen my Facebook post, my picture. If you have not seen my Facebook picture, then this will be news to you. But baby girl is pregnant. Yes, I am 19 weeks pregnant. Baby did not want to turn around. Baby did not want to turn around, y'all. Just keep trying to look at my face. Let me take it off. Baby did not want to turn around. It is, he or she is facing down. You gotta see that spine at the top. But yes, I have been keeping it to myself. I will say that my first trimester was stressful. It was very stressful. I want to say this pregnancy was the most stressful pregnancy I've ever had in the beginning. Ever. And I want to say this. Kudos to the mothers who go through morning sickness. I feel like now, since I've experienced it in this pregnancy, I feel like morning sickness is such a downplayed issue when it comes to pregnant women. It's less talked about, and people really, I used to downplay it. I used to think morning sickness was just like, all right, they're gonna wake up in the morning, they're gonna throw up, da da da, or they throw up throughout the day, whatever, da da da. And I just thought that was it until I've actually experienced it for myself and having so many emotional breakdowns because I'm crying because my body is not, it's a totally different being. It's literally no longer what I want anymore. It's everything what this baby wants, what this baby feels. I'm just gonna give y'all an update because I know I need to be vlogging. my experience and my journey, but ain't gonna count. A lot of this shit been depressing. A lot of it's been depressing. A lot of it's been I just know I just been a crybaby about the situation. So today is my second doctor's appointment. I'm currently 13 weeks. Last appointment I was 11 weeks. This appointment they'll be giving the gender, and I did my test for all STDs and stuff like that. They'll be giving the gender. I won't be getting it. Well, I have them write it down and fold it up and put it in an envelope because I don't want to know it. For the gender reveal party or whatever. I just know I just really did not want to be doing this alone. My friend, can I make it? I don't forget I ain't had no bra. My friend, can I make it? It had to work and I couldn't reschedule. So I might end up having to do this appointment by myself. And I know I'm gonna cry. I just know I'm gonna cry. I know it. But here's what it is. And starting off, it was straight fatigue, tiredness, nausea. Nausea is one of the worst. I hate nausea. I hate being nauseous. I hate that feeling. It's disgusting to me. So imagine feeling that all day. All day. Feeling like you have to throw up. And then the food, it was like, no. This baby was not eating nothing. Like, it didn't want nothing that I wanted. Like, my favorite foods, I would go. I remember I went and got some Harold's chicken from the mall when I was getting my car serviced. And I'm sitting there with my daughter, and I had just ordered. She's eating. I'm looking at it. The smell, you know, it was okay. But the look of it, it was looking amazing. All that, it was fresh. It was everything I wanted. And it was from Illinois. It was in Illinois. So, you know, shit was A1. But when I tried to eat it, baby was like, I couldn't even take a bite for real. Like, most of the foods that I tried to eat, I could not even fathom taking a bite. And still to this day, everything that I eat, I get full so fast. Off the smallest stuff. I get full off drinks of water here and there. But yeah, I say this, I will never underestimate. Never. I would never underestimate. Oh, y'all not gonna hear me with all this stuff going past. I don't even know why I can't know. Yeah, like I said, I would never underestimate a mother's morning sickness ever again. I will never downplay it ever again. I will never speak light of morning sickness when it comes to pregnant women ever again, because I've experienced it, and it's hell. It's hell. It is literal hell. Your first trimester. It died down a little bit going into my second trimester, but still like fried foods, all that, no. The smell of it, no. I remember driving down the highway, like I throw up a lot more. It's not like I'm waking up and I'm just throwing up. Like, I could stick a toothbrush down my throat and I'm ready to throw up. Certain smells that make me throw up. I almost threw up from seeing a bug getting smushed and the juices coming out the bug. I'm sitting there about to throw up. And I'm just like, bro, I feel too sensitive. I feel like this is just not me. It's not me. And it's not. It's this baby. So that being said, I give my props to every mother who is going through morning sickness in her first trimester of pregnancy. And y'all know me. Now, mind you, my first trimester of pregnancy, not only was I sick as a dog going through morning sickness, I was working my butt off. I was literally working 3 jobs, working every single day of the week. Every end of the day, I was cramping. There was a cramp in my abdomen or my where the baby at every end of every day. That's how I knew I was doing too much. I was taking on too much. And then not only that, since I was doing Lyft while pregnant, I was falling asleep a lot while driving. And I realized, like, all right, yeah, that's dangerous. You gotta, but the thing was, I would not stop myself. And this is my testimony, because I did not stop myself. I did not slow myself down. I kept thinking, all right, hustle, hustle, hustle. This is the beginning of the pregnancy where you can hustle the most, make the most money, so you can have, so you can prepare for this baby. So I'm in straight hustle mode. I don't want to hear nothing or talk about nothing if it ain't got nothing to do with making no money. So I even enrolled myself in school. Like, the child, I was overworking myself and about to pick up another job at Amazon. Excuse me. I was about to pick up another job at Amazon. Right before I was supposed to get this job, something happened that was out of my control. My son ended up, their school had closed down, and I ended up taking my son with me to do Lyft. I've taken my daughter with me to do Lyft all summertime. Like, she really went with me damn near all summer. So I really think it was a problem. So this particular day, I took my son with me to do Lyft, Illinois or whatever, and I got reported. And since I was using a rental with that Lyft, they was like, yeah, we're done. They took the rental as well. Like, yeah, you're done. You're kicked off the app. You can no longer drive for Lyft anymore, because I had a minor in the vehicle. So that being said, I lost that job and that form of transportation. By that time, my other car had been repossessed, but it was already, even before it was repossessed, somebody had broken into it, messed up the key, the start button and everything. The battery was messed up. The whole engine was messed up, because they sold me a car with a messed up engine from jump. The car was just not, like, it would have took so much. I already put so much money into that car on trying to fix it, when they never even told me the real issue. They had me fixing everything else besides the engine. The whole time the engine needed to be replaced, and I'm not paying a car note on a car. The engine needs to be replaced. Like, bro, I said forget it. It was just too much. So I went and got the Lyft rental, and that ended that. So it was kind of like universe was like, all right, girl, you doing too much. Sit down, because you clearly not gonna stop yourself. You're gonna have a miscarriage. You're cramping every single day. You're losing weight. You're not keeping any nutrients in. You're barely eating. You're throwing up all the time. That was leading down a road of, all right, you're gonna miscarry. You're gonna kill this child. I mean, you're gonna miscarry. I'm gonna delete that up. But you're gonna miscarry if you don't slow down and pace yourself. So the universe did it for me. Took everything away from me. The cars, the jobs. And right now I'm back to I got my job back at Amazon, thankfully, and I'm renting a car from Turo, to get back and forth every week So that's gonna hold me for right now. But I was really, really, really running myself ragged. So that's the end of that. I'm not doing that no more. Especially at the beginning of pregnancy. I really could have miscarried this child by doing all that. Nobody cared to stop me or say, hey, let me take this load off, you know, or let me, do this for you, or pay this bill for you, or this is then the third. Like, I wasn't expecting nobody to do that. That's nobody's job. But if nobody else was gonna say it, like, hey, you need to stop, the universe definitely was gonna tell me. So that's that. Now I'm here. I start work. What is that? Saturday. I start work Saturday. Today is, I believe, Wednesday or Tuesday. I think it's Tuesday. Today, Tuesday. I don't know what today is really. I think it's Wednesday or Tuesday. One of them days. I ain't been keeping up. But I start work Saturday. And I'll be straight moving forward. But yeah, I am so excited for this pregnancy. I am so excited. Y'all, I have not been pregnant for 9 years. When I tell y'all, I was trying to have a child. I was actively trying to have a child for 9 years. Well, I wouldn't say the full 9. I'd probably say a good 7. 7 out of them years, I was actively trying. And it came to a point where I just gave up because I felt like, all right, maybe I'm not as fertile as I thought, because people was out there getting pregnant. My sister, well, not my sister, but family members was getting pregnant, and this and that. Everybody else is getting pregnant but me. And I'm just like, because everybody had babies, everybody was just sitting around like, yeah, Aaron, you next. And it never fucking came. And I got down on myself because I thought something was wrong with my body. I thought my fertility was shutting down, or my uterus was shutting down, or whatever. And I'm like, what is wrong with me? Why am I not getting pregnant when I want a child? Like, maybe, divine timing. I don't know. Maybe it wasn't the right timing. But you know how everything works on the universe's time. It's not our time. It's when, the universe or God feels like, we're ready, or, because only God and the universe knows our path going forward. So maybe I just have to wait. But yes, I can now do my holistic water birth like I wanted to. I can now do, because it's not I don't have a high risk pregnancy this time. My last pregnancy was high risk, so that was the excuse they gave me why I couldn't do water birth, and I had to go to Methodist on Fifth, which I would never go to, and give birth to another freaking baby. No. This one, I'm controlling the pregnancy. I'm trying to control as much of, as much as I can when it comes to birthing in this child, the holistic way that I want to. Not the way the doctors want me to, the way that I want to, the way that my body tells me. Now I finally have that chance to do that, so I'm excited for that. I am ecstatic. Like, y'all just don't know. I've been waiting for a long time. And it's also, even though I've been more emotional, because of course, pregnant women cannot control their emotions. I don't understand why people don't get that. But no, telling the pregnant woman to control her emotions when the whole time the emotions ain't even coming from her. It's coming from that child, that baby. So it's kind of like saying, control that baby within inside of you, or don't cry. And fuck that. If you can't handle a pregnant woman's emotions, don't be around her. Simple. If you can't handle a pregnant woman's emotions, you're not going to be able to handle a baby, because that's like telling the baby, handle your emotions, control your emotions, don't cry, this is that and the third. It ain't me crying, it's this baby that's within me feeling all this stuff. So anybody knock a pregnant woman for having emotions, screw you, because you clearly do not care. You clearly do not, you clearly have not educated yourself enough about pregnancy. Everybody be saying they want, this is that and the third, but whole time, I don't feel like a lot of people actually sit down and take the time and study pregnancy and what the fuck it does to a woman's body, what it does to, our emotions, what it does to the inside of us, and how majority of it is not us. The food that I like, it's not us. It's this baby controlling us. It's not just one of me, it's two of me right now. One is a replica, mini replica, which is literally controlling, and I feel like I'm just the host. But yeah, so no. I'm not controlling my emotions. I will feel them as they come, and that's just that. I'm tired, y'all. My back hurt. But yeah, I ain't ate nothing this morning. I really don't be eating much in the first few hours of the day, for real. I am gonna drink some water. I got some grapes in there, so I'm gonna eat some grapes because my stomach is growling. I am hungry. So I'm gonna drink some water, eat some grapes for now. I do have a doctor right now. A lot of people, I guess, has been to this doctor, Dr. Perkins Stang, up in Maryville. And he cool and all, but y'all, he old. He's old from jump. Well, from the second appointment, I knew. I'm like, yeah, this can't be my doctor. This can't be my doctor. Every single appointment that I have went to, he has asked these same questions and forgotten it every single time. He cannot retain memory. He asks literally the same. How many kids do you have? What's your oldest? How much did they weigh? This, then the third. Like, it's the same. He couldn't get my due date right. And I'm just like, yes, I understand, you're a sweet person. You nice. But at the end of the day, if I was to come to you and raise a concern on one of my past visits, and I come to another visit and you don't even remember what I told you the last time, how can you properly birth in a child if you can't even remember? You can't even retain memory of any issues that I had before or any type of standards that I want my baby. No, I can't. Plus, I need a holistic doctor, more on a holistic side, because I am going, even though I'm trying to have a home water birth, if I could have a water birth in the hospital, cool. I would have to have a holistic doctor. And that's as close as I'm going to get to, having my dream birthing experience. So yeah, I've been thinking about it, for a long time. I really only chose him just so I could get my first appointment done, get my ultrasound and everything done, because it took me a long time to get to my first appointment. So yeah, I think I was over a month before I even went to my first appointment. So yeah, he was never meant to be the actual doctor that I wanted to give birth, wanted my child to, be birthed in by. So yeah, in that process of finding, outsourcing and finding alternatives to him, more holistic alternative. Y'all, I'm slurring my words because I'm sleepy. I'm literally sleeping right now. I'm gonna take a nap and then I'm gonna get up and clean up. I'm gonna drink some water before I lay down. I'm probably gonna wait to eat when I get up. Wait till I get up to eat. See? Yeah, I gotta take a nap, y'all. I'll be back. Out of everything I said I need, nah, I ain't clean up. Child, I was on that game for a little bit, went back to sleep. Went my butt back to bed. But yeah, my daughter has picture day. My son and my daughter they both got picture day coming up. So she finna get her hair done. I gotta figure out, what's gonna get done to my son head. And maybe I just comb it out. Really. Where's my? Oh, there you go. I'm probably just gonna end up combing his out and giving him a Jerry curl type, well, not Jerry curl, but his hair's real curly, so I'm doing that. But yeah, I'm about to go so I get their hair to get the kids from school, so they get their hair done. Stuff like that. And I'll be back to the crib later on tonight. So y'all will see they hair, Lord. Okay, y'all. So yeah, I took a mini nap. I got woken up by a phone call about my lease situation. I don't even know why I turned that light on. I didn't even do much. But yeah, I'm back up. Finna start cleaning. Even though I'm still tired, I might lay back down. I just know I was too tired to talk earlier. But yeah, today the government officially shut down. And I don't know what's next when it comes to everything that's happening with Medicaid and all that. I know my friend was telling me how for childcare they cut the CCDF, and now she has to pay $600 a week. $600 a week for childcare for her children. And it was the Indiana thing that was voted on. Excuse me. That was voted on and approved. And our mayor, Eddie Milton, whatever. Eddie Milton had voted for it and approval for it. And it went through. And now a lot of mothers are not going to be able to have child care because they won't be able to afford it, knowing that Gary has the lowest pay rate ever. It makes no sense to vote for that type of bill or for that type of approval, because at the end of the day, Gary don't have a lot of jobs in the first place. And the jobs that we do have out here are minimal pay. So how do you expect these mothers to pay for child care when they're barely even making money in the first place with these low paying jobs? Now, granted, I feel like that should have waited until the jobs that he was bringing in from all the business and new things that's coming in, once that gets settled, then you can, vote to approve CCDF cutting funds. But to approve it and the job market has not, opened up, it's going to take time for that to open up. What are mothers who have children and cannot afford childcare, what are they to do? What are they to do when they are literally doing this on their own? No support, not a lot of male support when it comes to childcare. So what the fuck? I don't know. It's just I don't like this. Don't like this at all. So yeah, that's what's been going on. And it's just a whole bunch of chaos right now. Just too much chaos in my eyes. So yeah. Hopefully, things take a turn for the better and some solutions come about. But I feel like at the next city forum, because I know we're having a city forum where we can ask questions and bring these type of things to his attention. I feel like this is definitely one issue that we need to bring to his attention for any working mother that lives in Gary, Indiana, and you now have to pay for childcare and you cannot afford it. So you have to either choose between having a job and take care of it's not even really a choice now at this point, because now a lot of women have to quit their jobs, and the hardest thing for a woman to do in the hood is to find a job that is scheduled around her child's schedule. Ain't nobody babysitting like they used to. People don't babysit like they used to because everybody's struggling. Everybody got a job that they got to go to work to. Grandparents aren't always around no more like they used. It's not a village anymore. There's no village. It's literally these mothers not always having the support from the fathers. And also, well, I'm guessing they maybe think, oh, maybe the fathers will step up. And no, we don't need to play them type of risky games when it comes to our children's lives, thinking that these males are going to step up and say, hey, I'll pay or I'll watch them on these days while you work, or you watch them on. Not everything works like that. Not every relationship or co-parenting relationship works like that. So this is an issue. This is a big issue. It's just a lot going on, y'all. I'm like, bro, what is this world coming to? I'm about to play a couple rounds on the game, eat my grapes, and then start my cleaning and resetting the energy in my house so that it can be better, and so that I can be better, so my children can be better. That be being new. You gotta reset the energy in your house. So yeah. Stay tuned. And here is the finished product. Do a spin. Turn around. Oh, look at you, your hair, your beautiful hair. You got her little pigtails. Oh, turn. Period. You ready for picture day? Mm-hmm. Yeah. You're nice and pretty. You're just missing your little earrings, that's all. I feel to have your first hairstyle.
I feel great.
You feel great. First braid style. Mm-hmm. Don't be up there letting them little boys be all a little flirty with you now that you got your little hair done, because that's what boys like to do.
I'm not be with my friends because last time when a boy was saying to me, they kept pushing him away.
Mm-hmm.
They kept telling him to stay away.
Period. Tell him stay away from you. Tell him, yeah. Back then y'all didn't want me. Now y'all love me. I was just playing. But it's so pretty. All right, give me one more 360. One more 360. Period. Come here, Domo. Come on, Mr. Puffs.
Oh yeah, Mr. Puff.
Picture day. Mr. Puffs. My boy shining. Let me see. Okay, Mr. Puffs, back up. Let's see the whole fit. Let's see the whole fit. Whole drip, whole drip, whole drip. Okay, okay. Let's see whole drip, whole drip, whole drip. Mm-hmm. Her. And they are ready for.